Now, do you feel like your wallet is on a diet lately? Mortgages, taxes, inflation, it's like they've all teamed up to give us a hard time. But what if I told you that there was a way to take back a bit of control? Well, stick with me and we'll break it all down. In the next few minutes, I'll unpack how recent economic shifts could be sneaking extra costs into your mortgage and how you can stay ahead. So that's whether you're planning your next big move or just trying to stretch your budget as much as possible, this video is for you. So first, remember the budget announcements back in November. Well, at the time we were told taxation would rise by £40 billion to plug some of the financial gaps. Well, fast forward, and it turns out that the government's borrowing costs, now over 5%, have completely wiped out those gains. So they're left with two choices: raise taxes again or cut spending. And spoiler alert, neither of the options are great. Here's where it hits home for mortgage holders. The Office of Budget Responsibility predicted that an average rate of 3.8% in quarter one, but it's already crept by 3.9%. Now, that might sound small, but if you're renewing a 5-year fixed rate mortgage, you're likely looking at an extra £1,019 annually compared to the pre budget deals. And you see, that's not all. The pound's value has dropped around 8%. So, what does that mean for us? What does it mean for you? Well, it means higher costs for essential things like oil, and good luck trying to find a better deal from lenders as swap rates, which dictates mortgage rates, keeps climbing. So, in a nutshell, what are we going to see that's going to affect the majority of the people in this country? Well, fixed rate deals are pricier, and those nearing renewal should see their payments jump up significantly. And because of that, swap rates, the cost in which banks borrow at, are also rising. So, lender flexibility is shrinking, and that's probably why we're not seeing much movement in the mortgage market other than slowly upwards. It's kind of like a domino effect. The pound's decline reduces purchasing power, pushes up the cost of living. It's almost like every trip to the petrol station or or Lidl or whatever you shop at feels like a little mini financial crisis. Things just seem a lot more expensive, even in the cheaper shops. Quick question though. Have you noticed any of these changes for day to day yourselves, or is it just me? I want you to let me know in the comments. I'm genuinely curious to hear how this is affecting you guys at home in your day to day lives. How you're finding it and what are you doing to cope, if you are doing anything. From a personal note for me, back in 2020, I fixed my own mortgage at 1.8%, and that felt like a real win. Fast forward to today, and some of my clients are locking in rates at 5%, and that's a win. It's a whole different ball game we're going to be looking at soon. So again, how about you? Are you in a fixed deal, or is your renewal date creeping up too? Just discuss it below. I'm just curious on what your thoughts are on what you're going to be doing as a plan. Oh, before I forget, every month from this month, which I've already done the video for, I'm releasing a monthly video going through the rates for time buyers and remortgages every single month, and plotting how the rates go up, how they go down, how they go sideways, and kind of predictions for the month after, as well as talking about news related to those mortgages of that month. Well, it's a bit of a long video. This first one is a bit boring because I've got nothing to compare it to, but just give it a watch. If you're interested, subscribe, so when February comes out, we can see how much mortgage rates are actually going to go up or down by throughout the course of the year. But there's one thing: the reality of this financial landscape in this country is shifting fast. Mortgage rates, inflation, tax policies are creating ripple effect in every household. But you don't have to go through it alone. If you found value, hit the like button and send this out to as much people as possible. Share your thoughts below, and please don't forget to subscribe. Every week I'm bringing you clear, actionable advice to make the most of your finances. Before you go, check out the video for January, subscribe, get ready to watch February's when that comes out, and then we can start really putting a plan together if your mortgage is due this year. Thank you very much, and I'll see you later.